Does this sound familiar to you? You have been trying to get baby to nap and you feel stuck because yet again nothing else gets done. It seems your day is consumed with nursing and getting baby to take a nap. So you constantly have your to-do list in your mind, you feel restless, you're just waiting for this one moment to do things. And here you are stuck with your baby in the arms. And then suddenly it happens and baby's actually sleeping and you find yourself laying on bed, scrolling mindlessly on your phone instead of actually doing all the things you were waiting to do. If this sounds familiar, then this video is for you. My name is Linda. I'm a mindset coach for moms. I'm a mom of two and currently 12 weeks postpartum myself. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what helped myself get out of this procrastination cycle with 3 simple tips of things that you can implement starting today so you can actually break the cycle and get the things done without feeling overwhelmed, without feeling guilty, and without feeling like all you're doing is work, work, work all day long. For me, the first weeks are survival, right? So it's just taking care of baby, taking care of my body, and the rest only as needed and as much as possible. Because baby wants to be held all the time. I never can figure out these carriers, so I usually have my baby on me a lot. I sit down a lot, and I completely accept that. And then I found myself after we got through this phase with some time on my hands, right? Because finally my son would sleep in his crib for longer stretches and I would have some time on my hands to do some things, and yet I would find myself just sitting there scrolling on my phone, and instead of using the time, wasting the time, and then sooner than I was hoping, he would be waking up already and be ready for his next wake window. And this annoyed me so much because I was like, oh, now I wanted to use the time and nothing happened. Or the next time I would be like, oh, now I will do something. So baby was finally asleep. And then I would be sitting there and like, oh, should I do clean something now? Should I do a short workout now? Should I eat something? What should I do? Right? And I would constantly jump in my head of actions that I should be doing and just kept piling up the list. So it felt really heavy and overwhelming. And at the end, I stayed stuck in scrolling, not doing anything because I was so overwhelmed by just thinking about what I could be doing. So I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense because before I was always, I wish I had more time on my hands. Now I'm literally having this time, even if it's just this 30-minute nap window, because I literally reduced everything out of my life for now that is not family/baby related. Because I acknowledge that's the phase I'm in. I am here for my baby. And I love that. I love that so much. So it made me think, and I try to find some ways on how can I actually get things done without feeling like I'm working all day long and just doing things for the family or other people, nothing for me. How not to feel like I'm drowning in tasks, and how can I feel good about myself while doing this? So I started to implement these 3 steps that I'm about to share with you. And they really helped me, one, feel accomplished because when I tick off my items, I feel good about myself and it's something outside from the baby. I think one huge problem we as moms have is that sometimes we feel stuck. Because to be fair, all we're doing is taking care of baby, maybe other family members, and it's like this routine, like it's the same thing every day. And what's missing is a sense that we are progressing, a sense that we're doing something that moves us forward. Because, yes, we're helping our babies with tummy time or any other exercises, with babbling to them, and yet it's not this immediate like, oh, we see something, so sometimes it's not rewarding enough for us to feel good. So these are the 3 things I started doing so I felt better about myself and actually got things done. One is actually something I try to do the night before. At this point, I guess I have a night journal because I have a couple questions that I answer for myself. And the big one that I want to focus on today is I decide on three things I want to get done the next day. Now, the three things could be anything. Honestly, sometimes when I realize I'm getting stuck in this doing, and trying to focus on other things, and I feel like I haven't spent enough time with my kids, then I will write down spend intentional time with baby and my older son. Because then I can actually be like, you know what, this is one of the things that I really wanted to accomplish, and I did it. It can also be that I say, you know what, today I want to really clean the bathroom. Today I want to read a chapter in a book. Today I want to do something maybe business related. Like, I would just decide on three tasks that are non negotiables, which means they need to happen. And so by deciding on these three steps, I would be crystal clear because by the time the 30-minute nap window showed up, I would actually just need to look at my list and choose one of the three, or even just start at the top of my list instead of being like, okay, what can I do now? What would make most sense? Since I already thought about it in advance, I would be clear on this and I didn't have to make a decision or a minimal only, and I could just get going. And another thing that really helped me, which leads me to point two, is making it really simple. Because the mistake I made at the beginning is that said I will clean the house. Well, the house does not get cleaned in a 30-minute window. It's impossible. It's way too much, and so it wouldn't get done, and then I would feel bad because I didn't accomplish my point. So I started to really make it simple chunks, like really simple steps. So instead of saying like I want to accomplish the whole task, let's say even like clean the kitchen, I would say, okay, what really needs to be cleaned? Okay, I need to put the dishes away. I need to uh I really need to do laundry because that has been sitting a couple of days, right? So I would say, okay, I'm committing to doing one load of laundry. And by doing this, it's really simple because I can actually achieve that in a day. It's kind of saying instead of reading the whole book in one day, I just say, you know what, I will read half a chapter or maybe 10 pages. And reading 10 pages is really easy and actually allows me enough time to do it. And that's really what this is about. It's about simplifying it, about reducing the time you need it. Because what I noticed whenever I have a task that fits in a 20-minute window, it's likely I can get it done. If it's something that takes longer, probably not getting done because naps are not that long, at least not for us. And also, I need to take care of some essentials, right? I need to eat something. I need to clean some basics, like clear the table from the breakfast. Maybe when I finally have a minute. Like there's some things. Wash myself up. Take a quick shower. So if I cannot just say like, you know what, baby sleeps for 45 minutes, so I plan to do something for 45 minutes. That's very unlikely. So I try to keep it as small as possible so it's actually doable. And so I actually have, when I think of cleaning the house, I take a small chunk that I can do in 20 minutes. So maybe it's cleaning one of the smaller bathrooms. Or maybe it's just saying, you know what, I vacuum the stairs real quick in the hallway. Something super simple. Because then I can actually get it done and I feel good about myself. And that's really what this is about. We want to achieve small wins so that it really feels good. Because the more wins we have, the more we want to do it. And this actually leads me to the third point, which is about time. Because we all have these tasks that we are just dreading to get started. Maybe it's something that needs to get done in the house and you just hate it. I don't do it, but for me it would be ironing, I guess. Like we don't iron clothes, completely eliminated it from our lives. The last time I ironed was when my mom made me do it, I guess. Um, for me, some tasks like taxes, like I hate tax season because we always end up with like trying to push it out as far as possible. Now, thinking of my method, I would just commit to 2 minutes. Maybe put in the basic information for taxes, like collect the paperwork, something like this. Because what it does is when we just say like just 2 minutes, often by 2 minutes we haven't really accomplished much because 2 minutes is not very much, but it will do two things. One, it will allow us to realize it's actually not as bad as we thought. And two, by 2 minutes, often we feel like, hey, I can actually go a little bit further. So sometimes I just don't feel like getting up. So I say, you know what? I'm going to work out for 2 minutes because I committed to working out. So if I work out for 2 minutes, my task is accomplished. And then I'm doing 2 minutes and suddenly I'm like, you know what, this feels good. I actually want to do more. And then I complete my 10-minute workout. That's as long as my workouts are at this point. I'm doing 10 minutes. So suddenly I can get it done. So it's really about getting started. And by committing to 2 minutes for no matter the task you write down on your 3-item priority list, you can count it as a win. So let's just say my to-dos are cleaning the bathroom, working out, and reading 10 pages in my book. Now, cleaning the bathroom, if I clean anything in this bathroom, I don't even have to complete it. I completed it. It's done. If I work out for 2 minutes, I completed it. It's done. Even if I had to break it up because my baby woke up early. And 3, reading 10 pages. Okay, for that one, since I committed to 10 pages, I would need to read 10 pages. Now, I love reading. I'm a fast reader. 10 pages is nothing. Done. So, have I completed the tasks? No, not necessarily. Do I have to come back to them? Probably. But the thing is, I feel good about it because I committed to 3 things and I got 3 things done. And so this is something that really helped me to to get going and to accomplish things by making it super simple, by much dumping it down as the most simple way and really be clear on the things I want to do. So there's no question of what needs to be done first, what is actually important, because I know this already because I decided on it the day before. And so this really helped me to get things done. And I highly encourage you to try at least one out. Just try one thing out and see if you notice a change. And so again, the 3 items are pick your top 3 items. Doesn't have to be the day before. Sometimes I do the day before, sometimes in the morning, depending on how my day goes, right? Simplify it. Put it in smaller chunks so it's actually doable. And 3, if it's one of those tasks that feels like, oh, I'm not sure if I actually want to do it, then commit to 2 minutes. And as long as you do 2 minutes, it's done and you get to celebrate because you committed to 3 things, you got it done, you made progress, and then you can just move on with your day. By following this, what I noticed is I feel better taking care of my baby because I'm not so anxious anymore about this big to-do list because I'm clear on what I want to accomplish. I feel good about myself, and I also know even when I'm stuck all day, as long as I have 30 minutes, I can get probably 2 things off my to-do list, and I feel good about myself. If you like this video, I invite you to join me in my free Facebook group, which I've created for moms that want real talk, doable tools, and more peace in their lives. I do regularly lives to share additional tips, and you can be surrounded by moms that just get it. You'll find the link in the description below, and I can't wait to see you there.